Shalom, shalom, beloved. Shalom, my babies. Shalom, all you people that desire to have a closer relationship with Abba. I'm gonna read Nachum, Nahum, chapters 2 and 3 out of the Cepher. I can't remember if I already read chapter 1 out of the Cepher, but I I think I have. So I will check later, but for right now, for sure, I haven't read 2 and 3, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, here we go. Abba, thank you so much for your reading, for your hunger and your thirst, your desire that you give me to read your beautiful, beautiful word. Speak to us, Abba. Let us take heed and apply your word. Let us be transformed by the reading of your word. Let our faith increase and use us for your will, for your service, Abba. In Yahusha's name, Amen. Here we go, beloved. Nakum, Nahum 2. He that dashes in pieces is come up before your face. Keep the munition, watch the way. Make your loins strong, fortify your power mightily. For Yahweh has turned away the excellency of Yaakov as the excellency of Yasharel, for the emptiers have emptied them out and marred their vine branches. The shield of his mighty men is made red, the valiant men are in scarlet. The chariots shall be with flaming torches in the day of his preparation, and the fir trees shall be terribly shaken. The chariots shall rage in the streets, they shall jostle one against another in the broad ways. They shall seem like torches, they shall run like the lightnings. He shall recount his worthiness, his worthies. They shall stumble in their walk, they shall make haste to the wall thereof, and the defense shall be prepared. The gates of the rivers shall be opened, and the palace shall be dissolved. And Notsav shall be led away captive. She shall be brought up, and her maids shall lead her as with the voice of doves, tabering upon their breasts. But Nineveh is of old like a pool of water, yet they shall flee away. Stand, stand, shall they cry, but none shall look back. Take ye the spoil of silver, take the spoil of gold, for there is none end of the store and glory out of all the pleasant furniture. She is empty and void and waste, and the heart melts, and the knees smite together, and much pain is in all loins, and the faces of them all gather blackness. Where is the dwelling of the lions, and the feeding place of the young lions, where the lion, even the old lion, walked, and the lions whelped, and none made them afraid? The lion did tear in pieces enough for his whelps, and strangled for his lioness, and filled his holes with prey, and his dens with raven. Behold, I am against you, says Yahweh Sebaoth. I will burn her chariots in the smoke, and the sword shall devour your young lions, and I will cut off your prey from the earth, and the voice of your messengers shall no more be heard. Chapter 3, beloved, my babies. Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery, the prey departs not. The noise of a whip, and the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. The horseman lifts up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-flavored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that sells nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. Behold, I am against you, says Yahweh Sebaoth. I will discover your skirts upon your face, and I will show the nations your nakedness, and the kingdoms your shame. And I will cast abominable filth upon you, and make you vile, and will set you as gazing stock, a gazing stock. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon you shall flee from you, and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for you? Are you better than Populus? No, that was situate among the rivers, that had the waters round about it, whose rampart was the sea, and her wall was from the sea. Cush and Mitzrayim were her strength, and it was infinite. Put and Luvim were your helpers. Yet was she carried away, she went into captivity. Her young children also were dashed in pieces at the top of all the streets, and they cast lots for her honorable men, and all her great men were bound in chains. You also shall be drunken, you shall be hid, you also shall seek strength because of the enemy. All your strongholds shall be like fig trees with the first striped figs. If they be shaken, they shall even fall into the mouth of the eater. Behold, your people in the midst of you are women. The gates of your land shall be set wide open unto your enemies. The fire shall devour your bars. Draw waters for the siege. Fortify your strongholds. Go into clay, and tread the mortar. Make strong the bricken. There shall the fire devour you. The sword shall cut you off. It shall eat you up like the cankerworm. Make yourself many as the cankerworm. Make yourself many as the locusts. You have multiplied your merchants above the stars of heaven. The cankerworm spoils and flies away. Your crowned are as the locusts, and your captains as the great grasshoppers, which camp in the hedges in the cold day, but when the sun arises they flee away, and their place is not known where they are. Your shepherds slumber, O king of Ashur, your nobles shall dwell in the dust. Your people is scattered upon the mountains, and no man gathers them. There is no healing of your bruise. Your wound is grievous. All that hear the brute of you shall clap the hands over you. For upon whom has not your wickedness paused continually? All right, beloved, that was Nachum 2 and 3. Shalom, shalom, beloved. I love you, my babies. I can't wait to see you.